Looks like the stream is running. Hi everyone, I'm TigerHawk3, and today I'm gonna go trucking. That's about it. You may notice that the stream is not in 1080p. It is in 720p, because if you caught the my latest League of Legends Let's Play stream, I was using a different encoder method. Long story short, it's so fast because it looks bad. That's about it. It's just bad. Instead of encoding the actual image, they basically make it 256 times smaller, and then it's a lot easier for some reason. It codes 16 by 16 pixel blocks, so it looks like a mosaic tile. It looked bad. So I'm not using that anymore, which means I can't stream at 1080p. It didn't look like 1080p anyway, so no big loss. And today, you see I'm driving from, I'm going from Rotterdam, not London. I will have to change the stream description at some point, or the video description later, I don't know. But I'm going to Aberdeen, which is in the in northern Britain. So on I go. And here's what I'm also gonna do. Traffic 0. Bam. There we go. Do I have this? Yes, okay. There's not gonna be anything. There are no cars. Do you know why I am cheating? It's for a good reason. It's legit. It's because I noticed the more I drive and interact with the AI vehicles, the more I notice that the AI is really bad. Especially in roundabouts. The AI vehicles just don't know how to handle it. I'm gonna get a ticket like that. I still have oh, I have to turn here. I still have traffic violations turned on and fatigue. But if, for example, you are trying to go into a roundabout, the cars already in it will not stop, which is normal, because you're supposed to yield or give way or whatever you've got. But depending on the country you're in. But you wait for them, etc. And then once you're the one in the roundabout and there's other cars waiting to get in, they have to wait, right? They don't. They don't wait. Oh, now I can go 80. Fantastic. Is this actual 80? Because sometimes there are speed cameras in these areas. And sometimes the speed limit flickers. Because the game doesn't really know how to deal with that either, sometimes. But they don't wait. So there's cars in front of you, cars behind you, and you'll be driving along. And you see the car is just kind of sitting there waiting. And when the car in front of you, oh, it's 50 and 80, did you see for a moment? This was red, and I'm like, what? Then I noticed it was 50 for a moment, and then 80 again. You never know. So, I was driving along. There was a car in front of me. We were both in the roundabout, going around the roundabout. And a car waiting to get in sees the car in front of me pass by, and he waits for that. And then instead of waiting for me to pass by, I'm like right behind it, like barely a car length away. Like I'm right there. And that car goes. Is that a plane on top a runway that goes over a highway? Interesting. Doesn't count as traffic, because I'm not driving on that. I am a truck. So, yeah, that car didn't wait. Just didn't wait. sees a bunch of cars going into the going through the roundabout and wants to go in, and instead of seeing my truck, it sees a gap, and it goes. And of course I run into it, because it's not supposed to do that. And I go, what just happened? And then a car that was wanting to get in on the exit just before goes into the roundabout and runs into my trailer. All of which is my fault, apparently, according to the game. So, since I don't trust the AI to be even remotely simulating realistic, they do notice when they are wanting to merge into my lane. They notice this. If there's a car in a lane next to me, behind me, and I kinda go into its lane, they will slow down. They will handle that. But, that's about it. And if they see you wanting to get out of a driveway in a reasonable amount of time, apparently they don't have such a thing as, keep clear or anything, or letting people in. Only if you are literally in the way. Sometimes they will notice, and then they will stop in the middle of the intersection when it is too late and when there is no room for you to go. It's really pretty awful. I have to make a left here. Alrighty. I think I'm in Rotterdam, right? So I should be going to the ferry. There's one nearby. Is it this? I think. Yep. And which one do I need? I should check that. The farthest one to Newcastle upon Tyne. Very good. And when I get there, I'm gonna drive on the left. So yeah, there's no in-game regular option to turn off traffic or reduce. I thought there was at one point, but I must have misread. There's no option for that. So I went into the config file, and I turned on the developer and console switches, and I looked up the command for the traffic. Actually, I could have changed it in the config file itself. 30 for real. Could have changed it in the config file itself, but I think I would rather leave that alone for like the normal kind of standard play sort of thing. Is it here? Oh, it's just later on, huh? So I figured I would leave that as it is, because having the developer console available doesn't really change much of the game. It only changes the game when you go into the developer console and do stuff. So if I change this from that console, as you saw me do, I will have to do that every time I reload the game, because when you load the game, it gets things from the config file. And that config file doesn't say anything about the traffic. 16-hour trip. And it's right there. How slow is this thing? It's pretty slow. It's a big old boat. And it costs 1,200 euros. Why is it so expensive? It's so slow. I don't get it. Check that out. Can I do this? Now it's in the way of the thing. Drive on left in 4 languages, because these Europeans, right? Okay. On we go. So that is my rant about the very poor AI that doesn't know when your truck is there, and there's turn signals, and there's your brights, and there's the regular horn, the magnetic horn, and the air horns. Computer doesn't notice any of that. The AI drivers. I can be going like this. Nothing. They don't see that I'm there. They will run into me. I can be carrying a load of cyanide, and they will zip around a corner and drive straight into my trailer of cyanide and keep attempting to drive and wonder why they can't make it up this hill. It's really weird. Why can't I drive up this? Something seems to be impeding my progress. You are driving into a trailer full of cyanide. Is why. So, speed cameras. See that? Speed cameras. 30 miles an hour, which is 48 mph. See this little fellow over here? Speed camera. That guy. Yeah. They'll getcha. They'll getcha. That's why I'm going way below the speed limit. Because, again, they will getcha. Certainly will. So I would have liked to be able to have the traffic on and be like normal and a reasonable simulation of people at least trying not to slam into my truck. It's pretty normal for people not to want to run in to a trailer full of ammunition or fireworks or explosives or cyanide or chlorine or something. But sometimes the AI just doesn't know you're there. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Oftentimes in roundabouts, I would have to reload a save 3, 4, 5 times just to get through without running into anyone or having anyone run into me or getting a ticket for a collision, etc. Because the drivers never see you. They just don't. You can be going like this, and they won't see you. They quite simply... Ooh, nope, that's not the right turn lane. Hehe. I nearly demonstrated that I'm not a native Brit. It's nice that there's going to be no cars coming from here, because I turned them off. It couldn't be reasonable, so I killed it. That's the good part of video games. This part of the simulator is not good. I will have it simulate something good instead. If it was simulating something a little more realistic in this particular respect, it would be fine. But it was just not simulating. It's broken. They should notice that, 20 tons of truck is there. They don't. Anyway, what else can I complain about today on our road trip? Oh, now it's 80, huh? Okay. Actually, I'm going to, I can't turn here, but I can turn after there. I'm gonna... Do I need gas? Hang on. Can I see it here? No? 967 kilometers of range, and I have 346 more to drive, so I'm actually fine. Gotta be a little more careful now that I only have an 800 liter fuel capacity rather than the 1200 or 1400 or something that I was used to with the the, what was it? The 4x2 chassis. But now, look at all these wheels. Those are not down. Whoops. I'll tell you what. Let's put those wheels down. There we go. Now let's go in this mode so I can actually drive in a straight line. If I'm not in the cabin, I can't drive. I'm very used to driving from inside a car. Which is kind of weird, because in every other game, driving games, the third-person view is the best. But in this one, I seriously cannot do it from outside the car. This doesn't work. Like even this one or this, it's just I can't. Like, what am I doing? Whee! That's better. When I can see the wheel and see a normal view of the road, that's better. Do you see on the navigation up ahead? We've got some fun times ahead of us. Is it gonna say anything about that? That excitement? Nope. But, if this windy road is downhill, I will be able to use my retarder. That's always fun. Using features. I paid several thousand euros for that part of the transmission, and by golly, I'm gonna use it. Yeah, go slower, because we don't want you to die. Notice how I don't have to apply the brakes very much. Let's turn the retarder on a little more. So I'm actually just toggling, not toggling, increasing the retarder setting, playing with that, instead of riding my brakes. And this is built into the transmission that I have. So, a little faster. So that's putting it to its intended use. I like that. I like that. Are we good? Can we drive in a straight line again? Quickly? End of something. End of the previous speed limit. Revert to the other one, which I hope you remember. Europe. It's a funny place. With odd hay bales or something. Like, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing, Europe? I know, it's Britain, it's not mainland Europe. But they do it the same way. 1,500 euros of income. Yeah. They do it the same way, so it counts in this context. Oh, we leveled up. That's good. Sometimes, I have now and again looked into getting a different controller for this game, because, I mean, you don't generally drive a truck with a keyboard and a mouse. It's not a thing. But they're a couple $100. And I'm not buying a controller for that much. That will be gigantic and take up lots of space, and I can only use for one game, and the game costs like $1. I am not doing that. Sorry. Just not happening. I can go a lot faster, can't I? There are no cars on the road. The road is reasonably straight. for a while. And then I take the exit. No, I merge onto a different freeway, and then I exit to some kind of country route sort of thing, and then I will be in Aberdeen. Aberdeen. So let's go faster. Gonna save just in case there's a speed camera here. There's not gonna be. Let's see how fast I can go. Pretty fast. I've gone like 140 in 11th. And the truck has another gear. Alright. What's this? What's going on? It's just split or something? Odd, but okay. More income. Oh, and now the limit is higher. Ooh. That means the road is probably more suited to high speed. Oh, there's a curve up ahead. You see that? That's not great. Let's go on the outside. Then we can cut in, etc. That's not that's not a... This is what I was worried about. Not a problem. We're at 114. I haven't even maxed out the speedometer yet, like really. I'm just afraid there's gonna be a curve and I'm gonna die. Save, save, save. It's probably why there's a speed limit in the first place. Ooh, speed cameras. I'm gonna get a ticket right now. Ah, I didn't get a ticket. Fantastic. Jammed all my brakes to maximum. And yes, all my brakes is a thing. I used the engine brake for a little bit, at least. Isn't it courteous of them to tell you when you actually have to obey the speed limit? Isn't that great? Engine brake, air brakes, and trailer brake. Probably not necessary, but if you are turning slightly and using your regular brakes located in the cab, it's possible for the trailer not to want to do that, and then it just keeps going, and if it's not perfectly aligned, then maybe it swings out one direction or another, and then you have a bad time. If your truck pizzas when it should have French fried, it's gonna have a bad time. Yeah. I don't know why my truck's trailer has to go on the grass. This is a very narrow lane. Look at this. These are all over the place, by the way. Don't they want people to drive? These lanes are claustrophobic. Like, come on. I'm trying to haul 19 tons of sodium hypochlorite. And they are not making it easy. Should I stop for gas? I'm gonna stop for gas. Still using my blinker, because I feel like it. It says the gas is in the middle of the road, but it is actually here. It's here. Alrighty. A little more. There we go. Let's get some fuel. Diesel, many liters. Alright. Let's start that back up and turn off the parking brake, and let's go. Ooh, vehicle. Ooh, do you know why this exists? Because it's not traffic. Looks pretty nice though. Look at that. It's a pretty picture. Would be even better if this game had functional anti-aliasing. Because it has anti-aliasing, but it is not functional. It doesn't work. Doesn't have any effect. No difference. It's kind of disappointing. I don't know why it doesn't do anything. I mean, you'd think they would look at their anti-aliasing and try it out and notice, oh, it doesn't actually work. Why is it doing that? I don't know. But no. Income. Not very much, but it's something, I guess. And what's this? Speed limits. I don't care about speed limits. I care about speed cameras. Oh, 50, huh? And speed cameras. Alright. See? That's what I care about. Let's see if we can spot it. Did we pass it? I don't know. I don't see one yet. They usually give you a couple seconds to slow it down. Is it that? Right here? No? No? I don't see it. Hello? Maybe it was camouflaged? I don't... Oh, there it is. There's our little buddy. Don't you love that? There's no speed cameras here. What are they talking about? I can go as fast as I want. No, you can't. They're saving the best for last. Drive across the whole bridge. Now there's a camera. I'm doing fine so far. Also, there were no roundabouts. So, that's always good. They're an interesting idea in theory, but only if you neglect the fact that, oh, I have to exit soon. Pretty soon. Right over here. Oh, it's these things where I definitely have to turn. Okay. Alright. Great. Now is the country road sort of thing. I'm on the wrong side. Oops. Sorry, Britain. And yes, they will give you a ticket for that. Kinda unsafe. But officer, there is no traffic. I turned it off. What do you mean you turned it off? I made all the people go away. It's perfectly fine. Isn't there an election in like a month or something? Whatever. What really matters is state and local stuff. And if you're in a state or locality with a large majority in some direction or another, I don't know if there's much point in voting either way. Oh my god, you're so unpatriotic. I know. I know I'm not unpatriotic. It's just, for example, if you want to not have new gun laws all the time, California is not the right place to be. It just isn't. You can vote till you're blue in the face. Because that's not the only part of the state that's blue. You get it? Because it's a blue. Liberals. Democrats. That's the color blue, red, etc. Anyway, that's my 30 seconds of politics or whatever while I drive a truck. The real issue plaguing our country is cold cuts. Specifically, the way they're produced and formatted, I'd like to call it. Because apparently it's nice when you have meat that's been fully cooked, right? Slow roasted, etc. Instead of just kind of charred over a fire for a couple minutes, you know? Spend 10 hours in a smoker or something, right? People like that. But then the problem comes when you do a lot of that, when you take that to an extreme, and then you make incredibly thin slices. So thin that they're not, like, no one would want to slice that thin. They're going to use 2 slices because there's nothing there. So when you combine those two, the problem becomes, you have a package of cold cuts, and you reach in, and you pick one up, and you get a shard of turkey or chicken or whatever that is as large as your fingertips, because if you weren't physically gripping that section, it's gone. A, because it's all stuck to the rest of it, and B, even if it's not, if it's like a free piece, you can reach in and grab it. The gravitational pull of the planet will break it. It's not strong enough to hold up its own weight, which is really dumb. Which means you pick something up and it falls to pieces. What's the point of having slices if they if it ends up with the consistency of wet sawdust? Then you end up with whatever you manage to get on the bread or whatever meal you're trying to make, and you've got an ugly pile of shreds that took 10 minutes to wrestle in. Because you're picking up little pieces here and there, and I can lay this down over there, and I can get this. Can I peel this part away from the nope? Awful. Just awful. Like, if they just made the slice 3 times thicker, each one, it'd probably be fine. Just make them a little stronger. Or didn't slow roast it until it was, you know, a fluid, basically. Probably be fine. But no. They gotta make it super thin and weak. Kinda hard to put a slice of turkey on your sandwich if it just kind of falls apart. I don't know. Like, there's a reason that the rice that's intended to be used for sushi is kind of sticky. Because it's supposed to, you know, hold together a little bit. Have you ever tried eating rice that's not like fresh sushi rice with chopsticks? I gotta make it right here. You start ending up trying to pick up individual grains of rice with chopsticks. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. There's a reason no one does that. Speed cameras, where are they? Can't go too fast. this thing? No. Let's turn on my lights, shall we? What's this stuff over here? SOS telephone. I guess it makes sense in a tunnel, because not very good reception in these. Is the camera at the end? I was promised a speed camera. Where's my speed camera? Is it this thing? We passed by. I think it was on the other side of the road. Is it here? No. Next one. There we go. See, they've got him right up here and on the opposite side of the road. That's great. Let's go. So yeah, the real problem facing this nation is cold cuts that just fall apart. What's the point of slicing them? I'm seriously considering just dumping a bunch of the stuff into like a bowl and taking a whisk to it. Here's a evil roundabout, by the way. Hate these things. Lazy engineering. Corner cutting, that's what it is. And just going at it with a whisk. Making it equivalent to peanut butter. Because discrete slices, not really happening. There are some varieties that work, others that do not. I will be studiously avoiding the slow roasted variety, because they roast too slowly. And then I can't hold it. I'm a human. It doesn't work that way. Anyway. Thank you. Let's go to this camera. Let's go over there. Oh, that wasn't very easy to see. That's okay. I like seeing the trailer legs being lowered. It's fun. Alright. No tickets. Didn't have to load a save. No collisions. No problems with the roundabouts. That's pretty good. Ooh, I leveled up. Yes. I don't know if there's that much point, because it's very, each one is the same. Like, the first point was 5% more reward, and then rank 2 is a 5% increase. So it's just linear. Like, if a job offered had $100, let's say dollars, not euros. If it was $100, then unlocking this would say you get $105. So that's another $5, right? That's good. Rank 2, you get 110, another $5. Rank 3, you get another $5. So once you're at 125, it's a 5 percentage point increase. Additive, not multiplicative. So you're getting not 5 100ths anymore, 5%, of what you were previously getting, 125. You're getting 5 125ths, which is not as much. I don't know. This game seems very stingy with the scaling. I feel like I'm barely making any more money than I was initially. Except, I guess, from proficiency, which is you are higher level, so you get a money bonus, right? That's pretty substantial generally, but like 50% more if this were an MMORPG. Going from level 1 to 30, you'd be doing like 10 times as much damage. Instead of 8 DPS, you know? Now you can do 12. Because you've spent, you know, dozens and dozens of hours. Whatever. I'll just go in order. I don't know that it really matters very much. Now I'm going to lift those wheels back up. See? They're lifted. I get better gas mileage or something. Oop, didn't want that. I can turn this off. Ooh, income. Very good. Let me check the jobs. Oh, upgrades. Different grill guard. Looks exactly like the one I already have. Fantastic. Is there an actually quick job? No, there isn't. This will be with a British truck. No, thank you. I don't want to drive 100 kilometers in a British truck. No. Those are just generally not good. 40 for a British truck. Nope. Also 40. Let's see what we have in this. It's generally higher. Aberdeen to Manchester at 60. Is there anything longer at that rate? Would be great. Oh. Only 44 though. This doesn't seem that great because it's... I guess it's short, but it's a good payout because such a high rate. It's fragile and it's ADR class 1 and it's urgent. 9 hours. It's Tuesday at 9 p.m. They need it Wednesday by 4. Tuesday at 9, Wednesday by 4. That's about 19 hours. I think I should have time to sleep. 19 hours just barely. Let's do this. Vroom. Oh, it's this one, right here. Decent money. Just go there. Thank you. All right. And that's fun. All right, turn this off. Do the thing. Lower that mid-lift axle. I don't know why these loads have a crane built into them. I've never seen that in my country. Usually they handle the loading with whatever's at the facility already, instead of having the truck do it. Or instead of moving it with the truck, I guess. guess having to transport that over and over, I don't know. Alright. Let's stop at the stop sign. Don't know if it's enforced, but maybe. Let's pretend it is. There are going to be no cars. Because I turned them off. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Oh, a roundabout. Those are no problem now. Because I turned off the people. There should still be pedestrians. But, the drivers who don't see me, who are not programmed to know that I exist, to their own detriment. The light was yellow, you all saw it. Great. Speed cameras. And a tunnel. Let's turn those back on. Here's our friend, speed camera. Hello! It's like I see you. You're watching me, speed camera? Well, I'm watching you as well. Yeah, I see where you are. Because they notify you. It's handy. I guess I could turn off traffic and fatigue and just get to places faster, but that's okay. Alright. Oh, I need to make a left. Okay. Vroom. Oh, we can go 80 now. Delightful. That's always good. Any speed cameras here, huh? I sure hope not. Let's find out. Oh, I've been going for a while. I don't know if I should keep going, keep streaming, or call it a day. Yeah, I'm stopping for this. Slowing down, at least. Don't want to flip the load. That's bad. That is a bad thing to do. Flip over the, more ammunition. Wasn't I just hauling 22 tons of ammunition? I wonder if it's 22 LR. 22 tons of 22. That'd be nice. Could I have a couple boxes of this? I don't know if I've talked about this, but the lightest, cheapest, extremely popular cartridge 22 long rifle. The bullet is about this big. It's suitable for shooting at tin cans from like 20 to 50 yards away. It's pretty good. The max range is like 100-ish yards, but it's not very fun. And shooting like varmints, like squirrels and rats and stuff. But it's almost impossible to find. Because whenever anyone comes across any, they buy everything. And then it's gone. Because you never know when we might want to use it. It's because of hoarding. So they buy way too much, and then the next person doesn't have any. And the shop goes, "Ooh, looks like that's popular. Let's jack up the price, and I'm gonna reserve a couple of these for my own use, etc. and so forth." And then the price goes up by like, what is it? Like 500%? No, it's like 20 cents. More like 1,000%. Sorry, that's my bad. Used to be like 2 or 3 cents a round. Now it is more like 20 cents a round. It's ridiculous. And that's if you can find any. Usually you go into a store and you say, hey, you got any 22? And they laugh at you. They go, no, we don't. Because of course they don't. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway. I think instead of driving for another nearly 8 simulated hours, I will call it a night and stream another day. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Graphical rock paper scissors, because yesterday was rock paper scissors, so maybe I can make a graphical one. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a cop-out to do just a graphical version of the program we just did. I don't know if it's super instructive, but it's slightly different. I can't really think of anything else to do these days. I've done about 100 technology streams, running a little low in ideas. I was considering looking at some tech news and just talking about the news, but I would rather not be one of those channels, because there's a bunch. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are probably unnecessary. I don't think it's for me, really. Ooh, I have to... Actually, I've got a few hours. A couple hours. It'll start yawning and complaining when there's like an hour and a half or 2 hours to go. So, yeah. How doable is this turn? Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it for tonight. So, oh, I have to turn ahead. If you have an idea, something you would like to see on a technology-related stream, programming, Python, technology, I don't know, leave a comment and let me know what your idea is. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay. Did not overturn the load. Everything is fine, ladies and gentlemen. It was a lot sharper of a turn than I anticipated. If you have an idea, I would love to hear it. Leave a comment on the video. Oh, there's someone in chat. Maurice says good morning. Good morning. How's it going? It's just barely technically morning here. Just after midnight. But, it's actually 10:59 p.m. in the game, anyway. But, I'm afraid you caught me just as I'm about to end, because I've been going for about a little under an hour. And, but perfect time to ask you to suggest a topic for tomorrow. Probably what I'll be doing, if I can't think of anything else, is a graphical rock, paper, scissors program. Other than that, I don't know. Speed cameras, that's why I'm slowing down. But, where he says, I'm in the bed and ill. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. In Germany, it's morning. Ah, yeah, that's on the other side of the world, yeah. That's pretty cool. I hope you feel better during the day. But, I don't know if I want to finish this delivery. There's a speed camera. We just missed it. That's okay. I didn't swing the camera around. But you saw it. I saw it. We all saw it. Speed cameras. A radar control, as they say in mainland Europe. This game actually mostly takes place in Germany. So we can see on the map. So we've got Britain here, and this is France, and we've only got like this little bit of France and this little bit of Italy. A few countries here, pretty small, but the bulk of it is Germany. And here's like Netherlands and stuff. But yeah, this is Germany right over here. But at the moment, I'm in Britain, as you can see by my driving on the left. Is this a sleep place? Maybe I'll do that. Actually, what have we got? There's beds here, and there, and here. Let's go a little more. How about this? I will go until my character has to sleep. How's that? How long do you play? I've had a couple streams that are like 10, 20 minutes. That's the very low end. Generally an hour-ish, 40 minutes, an hour and a half, somewhere around there. A few streams I do have been longer, like 3 hours or 4 hours if I'm really focused. But generally an hour or so. That's the average, I would say. And also depends on the game. If I'm playing League of Legends or Dota 2, it'll last however long a match lasts, which for LoL is maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Dota, pretty similar sometimes. Ooh, speed cameras. Oh, I'm okay. I'm under the limit. Oh, they reduced the limit. All right. And today, I will probably go for about an hour, maybe another 5-10 minutes. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Probably another 5-10 minutes, somewhere around there. Because it's a little late here, and I will have to sleep myself at some point. So, but I'm going to end when I see, probably not this one, maybe this one. 2 hours, that should be fine. Sometimes they don't have any rest stops along the road for like 200 miles. It's very strange. Very strange. Ooh, do I exit there? Yes. I exit and then turn right. Users. Yes. Oh, useless. Here's my exit. And I do have to slow down because it's an actual turn. There we go. It's an extra fun turn when there's traffic. No, it isn't. And how are we on this? 2 hours, 3 minutes. Okay. Sleep you don't need. Sleep sleep is for the weak, right? My schedule has been kind of funny the last few days. I'll be awake for like 10 or 11 hours and then get very tired and sleep for 12 hours. It's a little weird. A little weird. But, I'll figure something out. Do I want the next one? We shall see. Don't overturn. Thank you. I really wish this game had anti-aliasing. I mean, it sort of does, and it's on, but it doesn't work. Maybe it works, whatever it's doing something, but it doesn't make any visual difference noticeable to humans. There we go. Should I use this one? Hour 42. Are there more? Are there more? The next one is over here. And it looks like it's only on this side. I think I'm gonna stop at this one to sleep. So, that'll be the stream. Let me actually get there. Where is it? Here we are. And I might as well stop for fuel. It's right here, it's on the way. Shouldn't take long for this. And then I will pull ahead and have a nice little snooze. You hear that? He's tired. He's getting sleepy there. So, yeah, that doesn't really fit quite. I guess I could pull ahead a little more. Sort of fits, kinda. It does look like it's meant for trucks or buses. I'm gonna use that. So, this will be the stream for tonight. He's getting some rest. I'm gonna get some rest. And, thanks for joining me, and thanks for stopping by and chat, Maurice. Again, if you have any suggestions for something to program tomorrow, let me know in a comment. If you like the stream, indicate as such with like. If you want to be notified when there's more, you can subscribe. There's more every day, so it's not really a surprise. But do it anyway. Subscribe is good. If there are no other suggestions, then tomorrow will probably be a graphical rock, paper, scissors, unless I magically think of something else. I don't know. So, thanks again. Thanks for joining me. And, Maurice says, ETS, ETS2 every day. I try to keep it, different with some varieties, some ETS2, some League of Legends, and Dota 2, and Shantae. Sometimes older retro games, but, and every other day is, gaming, and the other days are technology stuff. So that's the plan so far. So thanks again, and, have a good one.